What with? Can you give me something to eat?
Here, take this. You're a good lad.
Hey,
There you are again.
I've got a few skins for you.
A sheepskin. You didn't go slaughter some farmer's sheep in the pasture, did you?
I wouldn't dream of doing that.
Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
Show me your wares.
And Beliar gave
Can you heal me?
Adanos bless this body, free it of its wounds, and strengthen it with new life.
These are bad times. He'd better shut up.
Alric says you got his sword.
Do you mean that ragged fellow who traded his weapon to me for a few torches and chunks of meat?
That's him.
I still have the sword.
How much do you want for it?
Well, for you...
Can't take care of
Ah,
everything
so
for
what?
everybody.
Here, take it. After all, you did help me get my gold back.
Who said
Show
things
me
like
your
that?
wares.
That's what I've always said.
These are bad times.
But that's terrible.
He'd better shut up.
That's an open secret.
He simply talks too much.
That's not what I heard.
He can't keep anything to himself.
Hardly know who to believe these days.
That's totally obvious.
He doesn't see that. I can't help it.
Okay, let's go.
Then let's go. Follow me.
You listen to the wrong people.
Now that's typical.
That's not what my husband did. Don't tell this to anyone.
And Beliar spoke to another creature, but Adanos brought forth the tide, and the creature was washed from the face of the earth.
He simply talks too much.
He simply talks too much.
And it's going to get even worse.
Come here, you filthy beast.
I'll never get this open without the right key.
I love this shit. So, here we are. So, the rest of the way you can manage alone. I have to get back to the city. I've got a few things to take care of. Just follow this road here. And remember, stand up for yourself and don't take any crap, and it'll be smooth sailing.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
How much do you charge for a room?
Give me 50 gold coins for a week, then you can choose a room.
That's not what I heard.
All right, here's the dough.
Here's the key. The rooms are upstairs, but don't get everything dirty and pay your rent on time. Understand?
No one really wants to hear that.
That was obvious all along.
I couldn't care less.
No, he insisted he knew better.
I couldn't get away with that.
That's not what I heard.
He thinks it's as easy as that.
I agree with you completely.
Can't rely on him.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
Tell me that isn't true.
That's been known a long time.
Same old thing all over again.
He never would have thought of that.
Been there, done that.
I agree with you completely.
That will never change.
No, he insisted he knew better.
Can't rely on that.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Tell me that isn't true.
But no, he insisted he knew better.
It had to happen sooner or later.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Same old thing all over again.
I agree with you completely.
The things I could tell you.
It's a bad business.
And there's more, believe me.
There's nothing you can do about it.
Nobody wants to know.
But no, he insisted.
Same old thing all over again.
Will it ever change?
There's more, believe me.
Traveling so far from home, out here you have to be careful, especially when you're all by yourself.
What are you doing out here?
Well, the tavern is too expensive for me. That's why I settled here. The previous inhabitants don't seem to need it anymore.
Who used to live in this camp?
No idea. Probably some hunters. I suppose it got too dangerous for them out here.
Isn't it too dangerous out here?
Well, not if you can defend yourself. My crossbow has already proven to be of service many times.
It's not all that big.
But deadly if you know how to handle it. I used to have a bigger one. Unfortunately, I lost it. I ventured too far north into the mountains. There's a big stone circle there with a sacrificial altar. While I was hunting scavengers up there, these vile undead beings came out of the woods and attacked me. All I could do was run for my life. While I was running, the crossbow slipped from my hand. I bet it's still lying up there by that strange stone circle in the north.
Can you teach me something?
Before I teach you anything, you'll have to improve your dexterity.
never knew that.
Same old thing all over again.
I'm not telling you anything new.
I used to say that myself.
That was obvious. I'm not telling you anything new.
Same old thing all over again.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
All by yourself out here?
Tell me what you want of me, and then go away. I'm busy.
Who are you?
You haven't heard of me then. Herb witch, they say. Quack, they call me. But when they're in a bad way, they all suddenly remember good old Sigita and her healing herbs.
What are you doing out here?
I've been living here for as long as I can remember, attending to my herbs. The forest is my friend. It offers me all that I need.
Can you heal me?
That's what you came for, isn't it? Just let me know when there's something wrong with you.
Can you teach me your herbal lore?
How interesting. I don't get asked that very often. So you want to be my student? Then you'll first have to prove your request is serious. At the moment, I am working on a very rare potion made from exquisite herbs and juices. If you can get me one ingredient, a very rare herb, which I don't have here, I shall train you.
What ingredient is that?
It's an extremely rare plant, an herb called sun aloe. You can recognize it by its intensive almond scent.
Where can I find this ingredient?
The herb I require only grows in places where it can get all the nutrients it needs. These are found in the excrements of a black troll. That's why it's so difficult for me to get the herb, you see?
Let's see if I can get hold of it somewhere.
Well then, good luck with your search.
What wares do you have to offer?
Tell me what you want.
So where are we headed then?
Are you the foreman here?
I'll give you one upside the head, you rascal. If you want to go ambling across my land, you'll pay me 5 gold coins, or you're in for a good thrashing.
Your land? Are you the farmer here?
You can bet on that. Why else would I make you pay me a toll? I don't mind if you go ask the others about me.
Forget it. You won't get anything from me.
Then I'm afraid I'm gonna have to tan your hide.
Come on and try it then.
Well, in that case... I'll get you yet!
How's it going?
You're not one of us, huh? I'd get out of here if I were you.
Why?
This wasn't a paradise before, but at least we were left in peace as long as we did our work for Sekob. But lately it's become unbearable. Bandits are everywhere, field raiders destroy the entire harvest, and the landowner is getting to be pretty brutal.
Are you afraid of the landowner then?
You bet. If the landowner doesn't like people's faces, he sends his mercenaries after him, and that's the last you see of them. So we prefer to keep our mouths closed.
Shouldn't the mercenaries take care of the field raiders?
I don't know what they're being paid for, but certainly not to help us common people. The field raider problem is left to the small farmers who rent the fields from him.
How do you protect yourselves against the bandits?
We don't. We run away. What else?
Keep your chin up.
That's not so easy if you're working for Sekob, the slave driver.
How are things?
Ah, a new face here on the farm. Has the old skinflint finally granted me an apprentice?
I'm not an apprentice.
Oh, I see. I'm not as young as I used to be, you know, and I've been waiting for a replacement for years. You aren't here because the neighbors are annoyed, are you?
What's the work you do here?
Oh, I guard the sheep, and I've been doing that for as long as I can remember. The animals are very loyal and very smart, you see. If you treat them well, they'll follow you for a lifetime.
What's the trouble with your neighbors?
The grass on this side of the big field is always so stunted and dry, so I mostly go to the big pastures of the other farmers. Ooh, the landowner doesn't mind, but Bengar, the farmer on the high pastures, always makes a big deal out of it when I take the animals up there. He says Sekob should pay if I take his animals onto Bengar's pasture, but Sekob won't spend a measly coin for that, so I can't go up onto the plateau anymore.
Where can I find the high pastures in Bengar's farm?
Follow this path and cross the big crossroad. If you stick to the right, you'll see a big outcropping of rock. Behind that, to the right, are the high pastures and the pass.
Maybe I should talk to Bengar.
You do that for me? What will you tell him? I mean, I don't want any trouble, you hear?
We'll see about that. Everything else all right?
Oh, I can't complain. Thanks for asking.
One less monster around.
Hey, you! Hello, beautiful maid.
Stop trying to sweet-talk me, boy, and tell me what you want. I'm busy.
How's the field work coming?
Look at these huge fields we have to work, and you know how we're doing. Are you looking for farm work?
Maybe.
In that case, you should go and see our farmer Sekob, the old slave driver. Maybe he's got something for you. Of course. You could also try Owner's farm at the end of the long road. But beware of the mercenaries. They don't take to strangers.
Say, the nasty fellow over there.
That's Bronco. What about him?
Is that your farmer?
Is that what he told you? Sakob is our farmer. Bronco is nothing but a layabout and a good-for-nothing, but strong as an ox. That's why nobody says anything when he doesn't work. The only people who could get him to work are the mercenaries. He's afraid of them.
And apart from that?
I'm busy.
What are you smoking there?
Want a toke?
Sure.
Not bad, huh?
Where did you get the stuff?
Let's wait and see what happens. You just have to listen.
Do you really believe that? Never would have thought of that himself.
I have my sources.
Been there, done that.
I never knew that.
Have you ever tried shroom tobacco?
Sounds interesting. Give it here. All right, here we go. Have you ever smoked that stuff yourself?
Well...
Have you or haven't you?
I've been sort of busy.
Oh, shit. Holy robar. That stuff is way too harsh. Don't even try it.